Good afternoon, everybody. And it's nice and cool down here. We have new neighbors, Kathy and John, who live next door in Stoutlersville. Say hello.
We're the regulars.
Well, we're trying to get used to the heat coming from Montana.
Does that mean we all have that name?
We're the regulars. Yeah, we're the regulars.
Except us,
We have a
they're
new
regulars.
publication from one of our authors in the neighborhood, Diane Brooks,
I want to see that.
Unlocking Your Life's Wisdom. So we will have to check that
I
one
want to
out.
see it while we're,
All right, I'm going to read that one.
You can read it while you're playing.
And I've been getting some medical treatments that have been messing with my ears. So yes, don't do this to me. That's me. And so if you ask me a question and I don't answer you, it's because I don't hear you. Except for Joe, I just don't answer him because I don't like him. So. And so I'm not sure where the pitch is going to start because I have no clue. Hopefully this will clear, but
And that would be different how?
for right now. Anyway, I was putting together. Yes?
There's a little feedback. Can you
There's a
hear
little.
that?
See, I can't hear that.
I didn't think you could.
I did hear it. When she said feedback, I did hear it, but I didn't think about that.
Thank you.
Is that better?
For us with good hearing.
Is that? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes? No?
Yes.
Okay. Is that okay? Well, I was putting together some songs and I realized that most of the songs were kind of about men who wish that they did a better job having better luck with women. And Diane sent me some advice. She says if they didn't act like men, they would do better. So I don't know what that means. But this is an old bluegrass song that from Jimmy Martin. And this is about a fellow whose girlfriend has a hit parade of love, and he wants to be number one on her hit parade of love. From what I mean, you really got a name. You got a lot of things on your love's hit parade. If I can't be number one, I don't know what I do. Wanna be promoted to the top, I'm so in love with you. On your hit parade of love, I know never stop. I got a long, long way to climb before I reach the top. But if I do, I get there soon, I really haven't made. 'Cause then I know I'm number one on your lover's hit parade. Now it's your heart, my attitude, it's so nice and fine. Another one to take the place, it's surely hard to find. So put your arms around me and be my turtle dove. Then I know I'm number one on your hit parade of love. On your hit parade of love, I know I'll never stop. I got a long, long way to climb before I reach the top. But if I do, I get there soon and really have it made. Then I know I'm number one on your lover's hit parade. Now we can work together here like all good lovers should. We can make a go of it and things will turn out good. It's so much fun. We can have so much fun, we really have it, man. Then I know I'm number one on your lover's hit parade. On your hit parade of love, I know I'll never stop. I got a long, long way to climb before I reach the top. home from work and he finds a note in the frying pan. This is a John Prine song. His words are always the best. And it's, I kind of feel sorry for this character. I come home from work this evening, was a note in the frying pan. Fix your own supper, babe. I ran off with the full brush man. And my sister, she used to yell at me, the way she used to cuss and moan. If I go out and get married again, I'll never leave my wife at home. Well, I sat down at the table and I cussed and hollered and cried. I commenced carrying on till I almost lost my mind. Cause I missed the way she used to yell at me, the way she used to cuss and moan. If I go out and get married again, I'll never leave my wife at home. Well, if I ever see another salesman come walking up to my door, I'll pick up a brick and I'll hit him on the head and I'll knock him down to the floor. Cause I miss the way she used to yell at me, the way she used to cuss and moan. If I go out and get married again, I'll never leave my wife at home. If I go out and get married again, I'll never leave my wife at home. There's a little advice for you.
Did you say you wrote that?
No, that fellow named John Prine. He's the poet of my generation, our generation. Wonderful, wonderful musician. Just passed not too long ago. And here's a fellow that's got a problem with his girl. Because she set him free. I don't think he feels free. I think he feels lonesome. If you remember George Goebel, I used to remember seeing him on one of those shows. This, I think about him doing this one. It goes. Everybody's going out and having fun. I'm just a fool for staying home and having none. Can't get over how she set me free. Oh, lonesome me. A bad mistake I'm making just by hanging around. No, I should have some fun and paint the town. A lovesick fool that's blind cannot see. Oh, lonesome lady. I bet she's not like me. She's out fancy free, playing with the boys with all her charm. I still love her so, and brother, don't you know, welcome her right back into my arms. There must be some way I can lose these lonesome blues. Get about the past and find somebody new. I thought of everything from A to Z. Oh, lonesome baby. Oh, lonesome baby. That guy had problems. And this is not a song about a guy who's having a problem with a girl. I don't have a clue what this song is about. This is another John Prine song. It was called The Late John Garfield Blues. And I have listened to this song for 40 years. And I think John Garfield was an actor in the 30s and 40s and a director. And he died in 19 50, 51, something like that. Probably before all of our times. But he was kind of one of those people that people missed him because he died early. We have a lot of rock and roll people that I guess we've had that happen to. This is called The Late John Garfield Blues by John Prine. And what I really, really like is how he tells a joke in the second verse. So, tell me if you've heard it. Black faces pressed against the glass where the wind had pressed its way. Wind-blown scars in top and collars all shade of western trade. Sadness leaks through tear-stained cheeks from winos to dime store Jews. Dancing these late John Garfield blues. Midnight fair on Franklin Street, where the lamppost bulb was broke. For the life of me, I could not see it, but I heard this brand new joke. Two men were standing on a bridge. One screamed and said, "You lose," 'cause left the odd man holding these late John Garfield blues. Old man sleeps with his conscience at night. Young man sleeps with his dreams. While the mentally sit perfectly still and live in life's in between. I'm going away to the last resort in a week or two real soon, where the fish don't bite but once a night in the cold light of the moon. And the horses scream and nightmares dream, and the dead men, they all wear shoes, and everybody's dancing those late John Garfield blues. So I don't know what that's about. You like the joke.
So are you gonna explain the joke to us? Because some of us didn't.
We didn't get it.
Oh, we didn't get it back here.
Back row.
Did y'all hear the joke?
Went over our heads.
I hope so. This is a song this fellow singing about his friend, but the last verse, he meets a girl and they get into a little trouble. So I think he wish he had better luck with that. I have a friend named Bob. I have a friend named Rambling Bob. He used to steal, gamble, and rob. Thought he was the greatest man in town. What am I doing wrong?
I didn't know he was.
Maybe I don't know.
I missed it, so is that okay?
Is that right? I had a friend.
Is it like that joke?
Let's keep going.
Am I in the right key? I don't know if I'm in the right key. I'm not going to play that one. I'm going to go home and think about this.
Ain't just gonna get rid of that instrument.
Yeah, show him. Yeah.
Sometimes they go away. I don't where they go when they do that, but
Hey, we're all there.
I guess that maybe they go join Joe Biden's thoughts. Where they go either. So this is an old fiddle tune from kind of Tommy Jarrell, is a North Carolina fiddler who lived up in Toast, North Carolina, by Mount Airy. His father was a fiddler, and when old time music started a revival, and people my age started playing the songs out of the 20s on banjos and fiddles. By that time, he was one of the original players that was still left, and he was remarkable for being such hospitality kind of guy. He would, people would come from New York to visit him, and they would just stay for 5 or 6 days and play tunes, and he shared and told stories, and so it's a real place in our hearts of people that are our age that play this music, because he's the link back to his dad's generation and the generations before that. So this is a fiddle tune, and it has some words. The words float from one fiddle tune to another, but this is called June Apple, and I don't know what has happened to this guy in this main verse, but he wishes he was a June apple hanging on a tree, because every time his true love passed, she would take a bite of me. So something's happening. She's not taking a bite of him now, I guess. fella is mostly just a rambler, I guess, and it seems like he probably doesn't have a girl problem because I don't think he spends much time with any of them, because he's a rambler. And this is a real fun song to play in a bluegrass jam. Again, it's a Jimmy Martin song, and I usually play bass on this. And when I'm playing bass and singing, we just kind of let the time on the choruses drift. So if you don't do it regular, everybody has to start listening, and then they get closer and closer and closer to see if they can find out where this verse is going to end. I find when I play on a banjo, I'm not that loosey-goosey. But it's a real fun song, and then the challenge I always have is to I always ask these bluegrass players after we play the song, who wrote that song? And then I said, they don't know. I said, I'll give you a quarter if you can guess. And they can't guess. They guess, but they can't get it right.
What's the answer?
It's called Freeborn Man. I was born in the Southland, 20 some odd years ago, 70 some odd years ago. Ran away for the first time when I was 4 years old and freeborn man. My home was on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. Well, I got me in my guitar, carrying an old pull sack. Had been hard 200 times, but I always get it back. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I got a cat in Cincinnati, got a woman in San Antonio, always got a girl next door, and any place is home, freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back on every mile of railroad track. You may not like my appearance, may not like my song, may not like the way I talk, but you like the way I'm going on a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. I'm a freeborn man. My home is on my back. I know every inch of highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track. So I think he solves his girl problems by just being very mobile.
Who wrote that? Bob Dylan.
Oh, and it was written by,
Jimmy Martin.
no, Jimmy Martin sang it. It's the one the bluegrass guys know. It was written by Paul Lindsay, who is the organ player for Paul Revere, no, by Mark Lindsay, the organ player for Paul Revere and the Raiders. And that always gets you. So, if you remember Paul
Remember
Revere,
that might come up with trivia.
that would be a good one. We'd be the only one who would know that. We've reached that point in our country. Sing along. You take the C and not and ESS, W-I-N-D, that's Spanish friends swing, and he's paradise. You take the C and not and ESS, W-I-N-D, that's Spanish friends swing, it's mine. Don't cover a lie when you look on the map. But I was in geography, but I'm my retirement map. You take a C and an ESS, W-I-N-D, that's Spanish friends swing. Dance home to me, and that's Spanish friends swing. And he's paradise in Gainesville, Georgia, USA. Good night, and thank you all. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Did you learn that? That's the first I saw it.
That's a small song. Can you spell Preston?